What is going on, all of you sexy people? It's Rexy here. Now I'm back. I think that's a little loud though, goddamn. Hopefully it's not too loud. Now, I had noticed that there are not very many people in the community of Duel that really go over how patches affect Duel itself. Like, I don't mean like the actual, the game, but like the game mode Duel. So I guess I thought I'd be the first person to just go over this patch, as well as upcoming patches if people still like this kind of thing. So I thought I'd just go through the patch notes and explain how, certain things are going to affect Duel, well in my opinion at least. So, we got some skins.
I'm a master.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's get down here. That's cool as fuck, I've noticed. Nobody cares about achievements. Odyssey stuff's coming out. Xingqian's Mountain, cool as fuck, but it's not Duel. League adjustments, that's pretty cool as well. Oh, miscellaneous. Okay, this does have to do with Duel. So, Witchblade now properly applies its slow to target afflicted by Frostbound Hammer instead of being overwritten by Frostbound Hammer. And what that means is that there was a glitch, which sucks that they fixed, where if you bought Witchblade and Frostbound at the same time, the Frostbound would like overwrite the Witchblade and you'd have a slower, it wouldn't be as much of a slow compared to like, the Witchblade and stuff like that. So they fixed that, which sucks, but I'm going to be doing a separate video on that because it's fucking, oh god. It's going to be really strong for a certain god. Like, fuck me, dude. Okay, yeah, they adjusted MMR, so the division where you are more aggressively towards their current division. By MMR, I'm guessing they mean, like, Elo and stuff. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, so you're basically pulled towards your MMR and it makes it harder, which I don't really understand. I don't know if this like affects TP at all, but if it doesn't and it just makes it harder for people to rank up, oh my god, man. There's a reason why there's like 30 people with 0 TP. No way, Smite up. Hey, look at that, Smite's up. We made it, boys. But yeah, if they make, there's a reason there's like 100 people with 0 TP in Grandmasters, man. It's insane. So Ansel still sucks. The silence is really gonna do nothing for Duel. A silence is not worth over another item like a Pestilence or a Bulwark's passive. Celestial Legion is still not that great in Duel, even with its crazy physical protections. Simply because if you were to buy a Nemean, Nemean makes, there's a reason crit isn't in the meta right now, is because it just sucks mad dick. Like, if a person buys Nemean in Duel, that is the biggest counter you can get for crit. Like, they cannot build crit. Your opponent cannot build crit. If they build crit, they will die so quickly. Like, Nemean is such a much better item to counter it. Like, what's the point of not getting crit? Like, pretty sure Celestial Legion is you can't get crit more than once in a certain period of time. Or something like that. Anyways, the big thing that I think about this patch... A second here. The big thing about this patch is the change to Ninja Tabi and Shoes of Focus. I think this is probably the biggest... Well, this is going to be a big change as well, but it's not really for Duel. This doesn't affect it like whatsoever. It's still not good at all since it's 2 protections. It adds both protections, which isn't as worth it as like another item. Anyway, Ninja Tabi is going from 15% to 20% and an additional 100 mana. So that's going to make Ninja Tabi so fucking good in Duel. It's not as much power as a Shoes of the Focus. Shoes of the Focus, Jesus Christ. A Warrior Tabi. And then Shoes of the Focus, it's going from 30 power to 40 power. With the additional, like, the 10% cooldown. Which is crazy because that everyone's going to be picking up Shoes of the Focus now because it's just not, like, 40 power. Shoes of the Magi is 45 power. So you're only losing 5 power, but you get 10% more cooldown. On mages, that is like, for 5 power, like, yeah, it's 10 pen. Your early game might not be as strong. But, like, the main goal of, if you're playing a mage in Duel, which is kind of difficult, you're trying to get into that mid game or that late game where you can, you kind of one-shot. Having high cooldown is a good way to, keep your distance and have abilities up all the time and stuff like that. So it's much easier for them to do that, and it's not as risky for them to build Shoes of the Focus because they'll still be doing quite a bit of damage. But they won't like, it's not going to be as much damage, obviously, as Susan the Magi, because, you know, 10 pen is still quite a bit. 10 or 15, I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah. And then Ninja Tabi, this is going to be the late game item. Nobody should ever be building Warrior Tabi once they get into that late game. Like, Ninja Tabi is so much more worth it. Like, especially now that it's 20%. Like, 15 to 20, that is huge. Really huge late game. Like, people like Kali, pretty much everybody that's fucking auto attack based, that's physical. So, you know, about 80% of the fucking meta right now is going to be building this shit like hard. And we got some god changes as well, but Teleria boots, who gives a fuck about that in Duel, right? So, increase, her early game is going to be so much better because her base mana is fucking increased, as well as her MP5. That's a pretty big jump in MP5. Oh, it was kind of out of the blue, I didn't really expect that. And, oh my god, her abilities are also, I didn't see this one, her abilities are decreased in mana. Wow, she's going to be able to spam abilities all the time. I still don't know. She's still not going to be able to really do much in this meta, though, because this meta is just way too auto-attack based oriented. Like, no gods stand a chance unless they're auto-attack based, pretty much, other than Hebo, because fuck Hebo, dude. Like, End Shadow's tier list, just take a look at that. Like, every single god is auto-attack based that is an S+. Except for Hebo. Hebo's the only one. Anyway, she's also getting increased damage, but her, oh god, her power skill, I didn't even pay attention to Vesta. Yeah, she's, no. Anyone who's ability based is still not going to be all that viable in Duel. That's why Susanoo kind of dropped off as well. He's in like S, but S+ is just practically unbeatable. Izanami, I don't know why this shit, she's not going to be able to be played in Duel, like at all. Okay, oh. I don't know if this is copyrighted. I gotta fucking find a song that isn't copyrighted. No, it's probably copyrighted. Okay, we're good. We gotta find one. Oh, right here. There we go. Alright. Just looking at my playlist. So, Izanami. She's not going to be able to be played in Duel at all. She's gonna be one of the shitty, like, for the first time ever, and a new auto-attack based god is gonna be shit in Duel. And I can 100% guarantee that, because... Cool. They increased the stealth duration. That doesn't change the fact that it takes her 18 million seconds to fucking dash. It makes that dash is probably the most useless thing in Duel. Like, what is the point of it? Like, you are locked down trying to dash. Like, burst damage gods can literally get free crazy burst on you. And if you're hit while you're invis, it knocks it off. Like, they increased the damage of Dark Portal, which I'm pretty sure that's her ultimate, right? They increased their scaling like 10%, but still. 40 more damage late game, what does that change anything? Like, Dark Portal, if you don't hit that slow, which is also like one of the slowest abilities in the game, you're 2, that ultimate is practically impossible to hit. Izanami only comes on late game. Like, she's only okay. She's maybe okay mid game. Her early game is like the shittiest early game of every hunter I've seen so far. Yeah, in my opinion, I think her early game is one of the absolute worst out of all the hunters. So, she's not going to be able to be played because every other S+ god will just annihilate her, like, early game to mid. If she got to late, she could probably do something, but getting there is almost completely impossible to do. Like, against, you know, S+ gods. Nemesis, thank Christ. Oh my god, dude, thank the gods, thank you, Hi-Rez. They finally nerfed Nem, because they put it so that her ultimate was at, like, up every 70 seconds at every single rank, which I don't understand. I don't know why the fuck they ever did that, but it made her S+ in Duel, so I don't think she's going to be as strong. I think she'll be, like, in between S+ and S, in my opinion, because her early game, she won't be able to, you know, really do much, because early game is Nem's, like, weak point. And against other S+ gods, when she doesn't have her ultimate up every 70 seconds at the beginning, it's really going to be really bad for her. 90 seconds to 80 within those she's got to be like at least like what, level 12, 13 before she can even, you know, get some decent cooldown without buying cooldown for her ultimate with other gods that have, like Bologna, who have their ult up so often. Like, it's not gonna be really good. It's not gonna be good for Nem, which I fucking love because I hate Nem, dude. I hate playing against her. But I'm gonna skip these just for a second and explain this though. The only thing that I don't give a fuck with Xing Shen, he's not playable in Duel, but look at this. This ability will no longer be cancelled by using a basic attack or ability. What? What? Why? Okay, so that makes it, like, I hate Nem and all, like, I wanted to master and stuff like that, and then I realized how fucking auto attack based she was and how gross it was. But I would probably play her if she was like Susanoo and now Xingqian, because now she's the only god that has a double dash that she can't cancel an auto attack, which I don't understand at all. Like, why? Why can't she? I don't understand. Like, Xingqian, he has a double dash, and now he can cancel it, which makes sense. He should have been able to do it in the first place. Susanoo can cancel his abilities before his dash and use other abilities. So I don't understand why they aren't making it so that Nemesis, her dash as well, can be cancelled and then used like in the duration before, like, you know, you can't use it again. I don't really get that. Nox is a new taunt animation, which sucks. I feel bad for Gamer Pawn, man. New WoW, apparently they fixed the AI on Clay Soldiers, I've heard and seen right here. I don't know why they didn't do that in the first place, prioritizing the gods that were hurting New WoW. I feel as if that might kind of fuck her in Conquest, though, but that's not Duel. That's not Duel. It's not Duel. They attack the closest enemy. Alright. Yeah, that's not really going to affect Duel much. Now, as some of you, if you've seen me play Poseidon in one of my Duel videos, I mentioned, this doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not really going to affect Duel. Poseidon's still unplayable. But they reduced the pre-fire ability, or like the pre-fire glitch. It's not really a glitch. It's just a kind of an animation timeout. I don't even know how you explain it. It's the only one I've seen in the game, I'm pretty sure, that I can think off the top of my head. But in while I was playing Poseidon, you can actually, if you use your 2 on your Trident, where you have the 3 autos, it's like a different animation than your normal basics, right? So if you use it at a certain time, your auto attack progression will be at a certain point, where if you use an auto attack right as Trident is about to finish, like the split second it's about to finish, the animation for your next basic attack is, there's no interruption, it's instant. So the second that the Trident runs out, you throw out another auto attack. Well, you used to, and now it's fixed. I'm not entirely sure why they did that. I mean, it's not a game-breaking thing, but it was kind of useful actually. It's pretty cool. But now he can't do that. He can't immediately throw out that auto immediately after. Now, for some reason, they fucking why did they nerf Ravana? I mean, I haven't really been paying too much attention to the SPL and playing much ranked Conquest, because, you know, the computer and stuff. But like, why did they nerf him? I don't get it. They increased the cooldown of his 1 to 9 seconds and reduced the heal. His heal was like not all that much in the first place, I found, while playing him in Duel, but Ravana is gonna, he's just so shit. Especially when it comes to Duel. Although you are still forced to build auto attack based in a serious matchup. Like, I usually build ability based when I'm up against mages and stuff like that, but you're really forced to go auto attack based if you want to do anything, because he has so many lockdown abilities, right? Which makes him kind of viable. He's like, I don't know, like A maybe? I'm not sure he's an Enshadow's tier list, but... And last but not least, this stupid bitch. Fuck her. I hate Terra, man. I don't understand why she's not getting any nerfs. Her CC is absurd. Even in Duel, you'd be surprised how strong Terra is, honestly. Like, she puts up a fight to Kali late game. Honestly. Honestly, she does. Oh my god, you'd be surprised. Anyway, that's it for the patch notes. I thought I'd quickly go over it, give my opinions on it, like explain how I think it's going to affect the Duel meta. Curious to see how this patch plays out, but anyways, I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one.